In 2019, I remembered it so clearly. I opened a store where I sell health and wellness products. It wasn't just a shop, it was my dream. I opened it with my life savings. I poured my heart into every detail, from the paint on the walls to the way each piece of products was laid on the shelves. The day I opened the store for the first time, it was like a celebration of all my hard work. The opening day was a beautiful mess of joy. People came, they looked, they bought. The air buzzed with excitement, and I felt so proud. For the first few months, it was pure magic. Sales were good, even better than I hoped. My community embraced it and I felt so connected to everyone who walked into my store. I loved the daily energy, talking to customers, helping them find something special and training the members who want to also learn how to make sales. I had big plans to build more networks. I truly believed opening that store was proof that I could do anything. It was my baby. Then COVID-19 came. At first, it was just news, a virus I barely understood. Lockdowns hit. Everywhere that is usually so alive grew quiet, the flow of customers slowed down, then stopped. I stood in my empty shop, watching helplessly as my dream, my beautiful dream, began to shake. That I became afraid. That I even tried building the business online, but it wasn't enough. The whole world had changed. People were scared. The rent became a heavy chain around my neck. The electricity bills piled up. I spent so many nights awake, staring at the dark ceiling, my mind full of numbers that just didn't add up. The day I had to close the doors, truly close them forever, was the worst day of my life. I stood there as the locksmith changed the locks. Each clank of his tools sounded like my heart breaking into pieces. It wasn't just a shop I was losing, it was a huge part of me, my belief in what I could do. The shame was a thick, suffocating blanket. How could I, Dabby, who always talked about pushing forward, have failed so badly? The world seemed to keep spinning, but I felt stuck, drowning in the shattered pieces of my dream. For weeks, I hid from everyone. I became a shadow of my old self. I avoided my friends, couldn't bear to look at happy business stories online. I just nursed my wound alone. The thought of ever starting another business, or even daring to tell anyone else how to succeed, felt like a cruel joke. I was a failure, and 2020 COVID-19 had made me feel like a failure. But then, slowly, very slowly, something inside me started to stir. As I sat with my pain, I began to see things differently. I wasn't the only one who had lost everything. Millions of businesses had closed, dreams had been crushed, lives turned upside down because of the pandemic. COVID-19 hadn't just shut my shop, it had brought a shared, terrible pain to so many people, especially other entrepreneurs. And my question is, what was your COVID-19 experience?